For Green Industry News, this is The Turn. Live from the Turfs Up Radio studios in Louisville, Kentucky, with coverage across the country and across the street, also across the room. Live from the Turfs Up Radio news desk, I'm Steve Anthony. In the news, Beatrice, Nebraska. 2 years since the sale of the lawn care equipment manufacturer LT Rich, the company is back with a new name and an improved, expanded product line for 2021. The new company, Z-Turf Equipment, is now part of the Exmark family of products. According to product manager Jonathan Guarneri, the company's 2021 product line has expanded and is more reliable and easier to service than earlier models. An example of this refinement is a change to clinch nut fasteners instead of weld nuts. The change virtually eliminates cross-threading of fasteners, both on production line and during service. The change in fasteners may seem like an insignificant detail, but it's one that can have a major impact on serviceability and long-term durability down the road. All fasteners are sourced from approved suppliers, and this change can substantially improve both quality and consistency. Customers can also expect a higher level of dealer support. Z-Turf Equipment has added more than 700 servicing dealers across North America, making it easier for customers to get parts and receive service support for Z-Spray and Z-Aerate machines. The 2021 Z-Turf Equipment line includes 6 spreader sprayer models and 3 aerators and 1 slicer seeder. Visit zturfequipment.com to find out a local Z-Turf Equipment dealer near you and learn more about the company's complete line of commercial lawn care equipment. I'm Steve Anthony for Turfs Up Radio News. Now, with your Turfs Up Radio Sports Report, here's Ryan Breda.
Hello, Turfs Up Radio listeners. This is Ryan Breda giving you today's sports report. The Baltimore Ravens have traded for Minnesota Vikings pass rusher Yannick Ngakoue, adding another strong defender to their defense. Ngakoue will fly to Baltimore in the next 24 hours to go through COVID-19 testing, so he can be ready to join his new team next week. The Ravens will send a 2021 third-round pick and a 2022 conditional fifth-round pick to the Vikings for Ngakoue, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. The New Orleans Pelicans have announced on Thursday that they have hired Stan Van Gundy as their next head coach. Van Gundy, the former Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, and Detroit Pistons head coach, becomes the 7th coach in Pelicans franchise history. And lastly, sticking with NBA news, the 2020 NBA Draft on November 18th will be held virtually and hosted from ESPN Studios in Connecticut. Commissioner Adam Silver will be in the studio at ESPN to announce the selections for the first round, as the top players in the draft will join the draft virtually. That's it for today's sports report. This is Ryan Breda reporting for Turfs Up Radio. Your industry, your station. Now, back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's turn to your weather across the nation. Here's Turfs Up Radio's own meteorologist, Abby Lancia.
Hello everyone, this is Abby Lancia with Turfs Up Radio reporting your national weather forecast for Friday, October 23rd, 2020. We have a pretty rainy day in store starting in the Great Lakes region all the way down to the Ohio Valley. Looks like storms will be pretty severe in western Kentucky and Ohio. We will also have some rain in the southeast along the Gulf Coast, however these showers will be a bit more scattered. It'll be a pretty dry day along the plains and on the west coast with some lower temperatures, 41 degrees in Denver, Colorado, 81 in Sacramento, and 91 in Palm Springs. Looking north to the Pacific Northwest and the northern plains, we have some showers and snow in the forecast along Washington, Idaho, and the western half of Montana. And that is it for today, everyone. This is Abby Lancia with Turfs Up Radio, your industry, your station. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Abby. That's it for the latest in green industry news, weather, and sports. To hear more and get the daily updates sent to your phone, be sure to download the Turn podcast on your mobile device. That's Turn for Turfs Up Radio News. For Turfs Up Radio, I'm Steve Anthony for the Turn.